It's connecting. Oh, we're now live. Hello. Nice
right.
to meet you in person. Oh my God, you're so great on Twitter. Thank you so much for all the stuff that you share. It's great to see an insight into the work that you do, that your students are doing. And you have a nanopore with you.
I do. Here it is. This is the sequencing device. It's so portable, we can just carry it around all across campus. And this one is Stuart's.
This will actually do genetic sequencing.
This will do DNA sequencing. And we just recently were on the Sikuliak, an NSF-sponsored research vessel, and we're running a workshop there. And we use it all the time in my lab, and the students love the accessibility. We don't have to outsource our sequencing to some big facility. We can do it right in-house. We can take ownership of that research process. So it's
The
really
next
great.
step is turning that into an app for your phone.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a little bit down the. Oh no, maybe it's an idea. I don't want to.
No, it's not too far down the road, actually. So
You can develop that here with the intellectual property stuff. One thing you mentioned in your presentation really caught my attention was you've grown food-bearing plants in a lab, and then you introduce microbes into the soils of the plants that are from healthy permafrost, and then permafrost that's been thawing. Is that?
Yeah, so we're isolating microbes from soil that's affected by thawing permafrost or soil that's associated with intact permafrost, and we're introducing that to sterile soils, so soils that don't have any microbes present in them, and then growing up these plants from seeds. So we're not starting from healthy plants already, but we're growing them up from seeds and seeing how they're affected.
And there is an effect.
And there is an effect, yeah. So in cranberries and blueberries, which we've grown several times now, we see a consistent pattern that microbes that are associated with this thawing permafrost are impairing the health of the plants. So those plants are not as healthy.
And is that something, have you thought of field work? Have you collected some field samples of that or is that something that's coming in?
Yeah, maybe that's a kind of a future study. Right now we're using it as a way of really isolating the effects of those microbes. And so that's why we're doing it in the greenhouse there.
Do your students get attached to their little seedlings as they're growing and they name them?
They don't name them, but I do get frequent pictures. I had a student that was out in the greenhouse today, and she sent me pictures, and she said, "Oh no, what's happening here?" And so yeah, they do get pretty connected there.
You're a relatively new member of the faculty here at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. 3 years now, 4?
I'm just finishing my 4th year. Yeah.
What brought you here? Why did you want to come here to do the work that you could do anywhere?
I really wanted to be at a research institution that was not in a big city. And I think Fairbanks is that kind of perfect balance between really productive research institution, close connection with the students. The student body here is really fantastic. We have low class sizes, and so I can connect with my students. I can learn all their names. I'm not teaching classes to 1,000 students at a time. And so that, I think, is really great about Alaska.
You are very active on social media as a scientist. How does that help your work?
Oh, it provides a connection to a global set of researchers. Being in Alaska, you are a little isolated, so that's maybe a little challenge about living up here. But through social media, I'm able to connect to people in the lower 48 and across the globe, and find people that I wouldn't necessarily interact with at meetings. And this allows me an opportunity to meet them, connect with them, and also chat with them on a more regular basis between maybe annual science conferences or something like that.
Collaboration, just what today is all about, baby.
Yes, it's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. Take a couple minutes. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
I'll see you online.
All right.